Alright, what's up, guys? So, CVU they've got purchase orders from Boeing. So I could see this getting going. There's very little volume on it, but it had a little attention. But this is a penny stock working with Boeing, which is an established company, so it could get some attention there. HX, they launched their own e-commerce mobile app. Been going sideways. Let's see. ARPO. They have a press release about some type of medicine for COVID. Hertz held up its gains from yesterday, starting to come back up a little bit. GNUS is now above everything on this chart, just about. It's right at $2, above these highs, above all indicators. It's pretty high up, though. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. Then we got ABIO. Kind of a similar press release to, I think it was ARPO or something like that. But the development of program for possible COVID treatment. It's got a lot of action. I already moved from $4 all the way up to $8.77 in pre-market. Pretty good move so far. CRDF, they got fast track designation from FDA for one of their treatments for cancer. It's not really doing too much. SGBX, they got a partnership with Grimshaw and Osang Healthcare. Got a quick early pop, and then it's not doing much. There's CVU. I like CVU a lot. There's some resistances ahead, but not a ton. Let's see, we're 353, so we'd be opening up right around here. You do have 375 as some resistance, but then you got room beside these moving averages all the way up to 631. NBL and K, they achieved a key milestone, and it got a quick early pop, and it's not done anything. So a lot of PR this morning. What's up, One Life? A lot of PR. But only a couple of stocks moving. And SPY got all the way up to 305. So SPY looking pretty good. But right now, HX is opening up above all indicators as well. If it breaks 150, it's got room up to 180. Looks like it's going to try to come up and test 150 here right out the gate. Or try to. ARPO's getting a little action here right out the gate. And GNUS is as well. IBO all the way up to 9. Now it's pulling back. CRD have nothing yet. CVU pulling back. See BL and K popping up. So we got a few different stocks maneuvering here. I'd like to see ABIO come back down to 750, but I don't know if that'll happen. Yeah, it's kind of a lot going on, so I'm kind of wanting to wait things out here a few minutes. Boy, where's everybody at? My side's only showing one life is in here. That's all I'm seeing. So I guess just me and you one life today. Oh, there's Dom. What's up, Dom? So okay, I guess my thing's still not working today. I thought it was. I don't know how many people's in here. It's just showing me one person is in here, which is an improvement because the last 2 days it wasn't showing me anything. So. CVU selling off some more. I can't believe this keeps just selling off. They got orders from Boeing and going down. Whoops. I'm not sure what that's about. But I mean, this is a pretty steep downtrend on this stock. Got a reverse stock split, looks like, possibly. Yeah. And then it started moving right out of the gate. Okay. ABIO coming back down here. Got down to 770. There it goes. So I want to see that come down. Got close to 750. Got to 757. Looks like it's still going to push down though. Oops. HX. Nothing there yet. Okay, a lot of stuff starting to come back down. Okay, so everything is starting to come back down. So, what's up, Daniel B? What's up, Stephen? Good morning, guys. Let's see, what's TC? Okay, nothing there. A lot of selling on this stock. Very little buying. And this is a good press release. Well, I'm kind of shocked it's this low, and I'm thinking about trying to give it a chance, see how low it's going to go. I mean, if it gets back down to $3 though, that would be extremely low for that. So ABIOs, okay, so ABI are going to start holding up here in the 750 area. Looks like it's trying to. Give that a few minutes to work itself out. CVU did come down to 3. What am I missing on this stock? Why did it come back down so much? It's crazy. People, I guess, don't like it. Don't like Boeing, I guess. Damn, see, that 750 area, been a good little bounce play all the way up to, what did it get back up to? 840. So, possible 90 cents could have got just right off a bounce right there. Maybe more if it keeps pushing up. Yeah, look at here. It's pushing up some more. So that was a quick bounce off of 750. I don't know if anybody got that or not, but that would have been a beautiful bounce play. Okay, BLK is not doing anything. No volume. Neither is SGBX. CRDF starting to pop up. This is the one with FDA. Oops. This is a newer stock. I actually like this. This stock doesn't have anything to hold it back. This stock only been out since May 8th. They've already got fast track designation. It's pretty crazy. It's gonna have some resistance at 3, but we are above everything on this stock, man. This stock could go. Needs to break 280. I'm going on this. I think this has a lot of potential, but we'll see. See if it starts breaking 280 or not. I'm right at 281. A little below 281. See if it starts pushing up over. And see if it at least goes for the high, the pre-market high at 3. It's not a ton of volume on this yet. No, it's starting to get a little action now. I'm to 285. We're getting a bit of a spread on this. It's all over the place. 278 on the bid, 285 on the ask. So this is all over the place right now. See if buying volume starts coming in closer to 3, if it can get up there. Little pullback here. Slowly going a little bit sideways at the moment. And we got a little bit of sellers at 280 again, so 280 still holding up as some resistance. It's kind of starting to curl over a little bit. I don't really like that. Looks like we got some support at 275. Oh, that 275 just cracked, so this might start coming down now. There's should be a lot of support at 270 as well, though. You can see right across here, a lot of these candles hit at 270. It's starting to sell off now. Let's see. This is going to hold up 265. That's about as low as I'd want to hold this. This is starting to look a little ugly. Is my Thinkorswim delaying or something? Oh, this is coming down hard now. Looks to me like my Thinkorswim has some a little bit of delay. Alright, so if I can find support at 260, feel a lot better. 258. You have a delay on the 5-minute chart? Okay. So it's not just me. Trying to give this a chance to hold up, but I'm as low as I really want to be on this, lower than I really wanted to be. So far, I don't want to risk much more. But yeah, if that's kind of the support, I mean, a little sell-off would be kind of expected. See if we start getting maybe a trend line here. Oops, what did I just do here? Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Okay. Put a little stop loss right under this trend line, see if it starts coming back up here soon. See what else we got going on. Hertz going sideways, that's going sideways. ARPO actually had a pop up. Would have been a nice easy play, bounce off of that dollar. ABIO going sideways. CVU dropping more, SGBX, so still not a lot going on. Just one of them slow weeks. It looked like it was going to push up there for a second, but it sure didn't. You can see the bottom of this candle is right across the bottoms of these. And this 262 area. This should be pretty strong support. This stock is very bullish. That's why I was pretty gung-ho to jump in on this, because since it's IPO'd or whatever happened to it to where it's only been out since May 11th, it's been bullish, going nice uptrend, and then getting this fast track designation from the FDA is usually a pretty good thing. It's not a ton of volume on this. But I think if it can get back close to 3, I think we could see a lot of volume start coming in on this. If it can get back up, I mean, that's a ways for it to go at this point. And it's gotta break 280, which it's not been able to do. Pretty bad entry on my part, really. I bought right at resistance. It looked like it was gonna break 280 for a second. And it did, but it just didn't do much. Didn't keep pushing up. Not as much buying volume I thought was going to come in at the break at 280. HX is pushing up a little bit. ARPO pushing up a little bit. High at 125. If it breaks 125, possibly see that get going. See 125 to 145. LNK slowly been coming up too. ABIO is looking pretty good. Nice little trend line on ABIO. CRDF still just slowly moving. Definitely some resistance at 125 because this is getting hung up at 125 pretty hard. See the phase move? No, phase is still coming down. CERT coming up a little bit. Oh, CERT got FDA clearance. It's hitting at some pretty serious resistance right there. Okay, CRDF got a little bit of buying popping in there, pushing it up to 270. Not much buying, but just a little bit. Now it's coming back down again. See Hertz. Oh, Hertz coming up here. Hertz trying to get going a little bit. We're slowly getting a little bit of buying, pushing this up just a little bit. See the bid get over 270 on this, it'd be a lot more comfortable. I'm selling at 272. There we go. Now they've been moving up a little bit to 268, getting a little closer to 270. And a bit up to 269. See if this can get back up to 280 and start testing 280 again. I'm still not able to hold 270 yet, so still needs a little more time. Little pullback there. And I may move my stop loss up here. In a second. BL and K, nothing yet. HX still in this damn channel. See IBO coming back down. Yeah, RPO got held up at that 125 and is now coming back down. So once again, there's not a whole lot going on right at the moment. Had a couple of little moves on some stocks, but nothing crazy. Except for ABIO, it had a nice little bounce off of 750, but now let's see, your trend line's broken, so now kind of got a channel forming there. See CRDF slowly climbing up again. We're going right up this trend line right now. And this is kind of a triangle that's formed on CRDF here. BLNK. BLNK's got a lot of resistance ahead though. That's the only problem with it. Doesn't have hardly any volume and a lot of resistance, but it is trying to slowly kind of creep back up there. This guy looks like it's found support here at $3. Maybe if it could, if you could, once you could see a reversal start to confirm on this, there could be a possible play on this, just because the press release is really pretty good. Not a big seller. It's 272 there. Need to see that seller get taken out soon. And the RPO back up again. Trying to test 125. GNUS is trying to hold $2. Or 125. I don't know. Is that 225? I meant 125. This looks like this might try to break 125 here. So we got 30 seconds on this candle. I want to see where this closes and opens up, because it's just riding right up this trend line. But it's close to the trend line, and I don't like that. I want it to get off the trend line. Yeah, see, it's kind of curling over on the trend line at the moment. I think the trend, whoops. There we go. Yeah, see, it's opening right up on the trend line on this candle. This needs to get over 270 soon. This struggle it's having, 270 is an issue. I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put my stop loss. If I'm going to put it right under this trend line now and just be out of it if it cracks. I'm gonna give it a few more seconds. Oh, HX coming up now. Trying to get back to the top of that channel. Let's see, CVU starting to come off of $3. It is hitting this downtrend now, but if it can break across that downtrend line, we could start to see a reversal on this. This is getting a little sketchy on CRDF. And we're starting to lose volume. A little bit of volume we did have on it. See, ARPO did finally break 125. Now up to 130. So this was a good potential bounce play off of $1 here. See, CVU did get across this downtrend line. Now you need to see some confirmation of a holding, but oof. So look at that, opening up right on the trend line again. This needs to get off the trend line really bad. So 264 is holding up as some support. So I'm going to move my trend line, or my stop loss, up to 263. Because if it cracks 264, 265, it's probably done. And it's looking a little sketchy at the moment, unless it can start coming back up and get over 270 here soon. There's barely any buying volume. at the moment. It's like ARPL getting held up at 135 at the moment. CVU still looking possible. Oh damn, ABIO just popped up. What did he get halted? Yeah, ABIO just got popped up. So another bounce off of 750. That 750 is held up strong, but man, that's twice. That's twice where you could have got, you know, a nice little profit off of the bounce of 750. Damn, I hate I missed that. I'm stuck in this guy. This guy taking forever to do anything. Yeah, CVU is not bad. Like I said, it's above that trend line. You just want to see some confirmation of the trend reversal. And then be good to go on that. There's no sway scatter. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna check something real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'm still holding this little grody stock. Alright. Absolutely no volume on this. No volume on CRDF. Let's see, where are we at on ABIO? When did this get halted? 9:17, so still got a few minutes to get unhalted. CRDF right on the trend line again. Actually did drop below the trend line a little bit on the 1 minute. Let's see if those closes. Ooh, that opened below the trend line. If this does not come back up right now, this is probably going to drop. That was not a good open. See, I haven't got stopped out yet, so let's see, why haven't I gotten stopped out yet? 2.6, what did I put it at? Yeah, trend line is done. Trend line is done unless it somehow like comes all the way back up, which I doubt. Alright, there, yeah, so I got stopped out there finally. So that was a bust. CVU is looking pretty decent. Just not a lot of volume on CVU though. Very little at the moment. See, I'm interested in HX. See, 1, 2. So the next touch. Looks like it wants to. It's trying to push up that 140 area. Let's see, it's getting held up there. We've had 5 green candles in a row, so there's probably going to be a pullback. Yeah. I'm going to go on this, just 100 shares, just see if we're going to break. See if it can get above 140 and then 150. If it can get above 140 and 150, it should have a lot of room to run. Yeah, room up to 180. It's starting to break down that 140 area. So let's see if it can break the high of day. Get this 148 high and 150. Oh no, it's getting held up again. Getting some buyers starting to come in there at 140 though to hold it up. It's trying. A lot of sellers at 142. Oh, now they're out. Ooh, there's a big seller came in at 143 trying to hold this down. And a little pullback after that little push. But we still got upward momentum, so let's see if it can keep climbing here. But this is the third test of this area since it's been in this channel. Usually the third test is the big buyer just came in over at 140. Yeah, usually the third test of the channel is you usually get a break of the channel. And we're starting to blow through sellers. A lot of selling at 145, but they're slowly getting taken out. A lot of buying coming through at 145. There we go. Now let's see, 148. Let's see, is it got right at 148? And it's trying to push for 148. There it goes. Pushing through 150 here. We are starting to move finally. So struggling with 150 a little bit. But we want to make sure we don't see it hold 150. Gotta up to 154, but 150 is still struggling with 150 at the moment. But we did just make a new high today. We do have some upward momentum. I would expect a little bit of a pullback here, but not too much of a pullback, because 140 was tough resistance too. So now that we're over 140, 140 should start holding that support. But if this can get back over 150, like I said, the only next resistance I see is, see where we at here. And still a little pullback. 140's right there. And yeah, and then the next little candle top is right there. 175, 180, and then $2. So really just only resistance there is 150, which we're already testing, and then 175, and then $2. I almost just pushed for another high day there for a second. So you can see at 140 held up as some support, and now 150 is trying to build a support. So 175 would probably be first profit target on this, and then $2. And now you can see it's starting to move up. You could, Mark, if, like, I don't know where your stop loss is or what exactly you're talking about. Like, I'm not, like, you could, like, if you want to be safer, but, like, even though this is, like, if you bought in, like, right around where I did, where did I buy in? 137? I bought up a little high, but I was getting the idea that this looked like it was going to start breaking. So, but yeah, moving it up. So, like, if you got it, let's just say you got in at 125, because 125, maybe not even 125, but let's just say 130. Because right here on this candle, 130 would have been a pretty decent entry. So say you get in 130, and you got your stop loss at, say, 124. So it moves up. So you could move your stop loss up to, 138 if you wanted to, or you can move it up higher, if you like 149 if you think 150 support is going to hold. But yeah, you can, like, it's safer to do that. I should do it more often than I do, but yeah, you can move it up for sure. So we're getting hung up at 160 a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be major. I don't think that's going to be a serious resistance line. I said 175 is the only thing I see on the chart. At 175, 180 area. Make sure though, because it is getting stuffed at 165. Okay, so there's a little bit at 165. But not a lot, just a little. But, at 165 could have been all it's got too. That's the thing. You never know for sure. But nice little move there. At the break of 140. Nice 24-cent move, so that was a pretty easy, predictable channel play. I'm holding on a little bit longer. I'm wanting to see if it's going to climb up to 2 or at least 175, because I only have 100 shares, so and we just broke. We're just kind of getting going, in my opinion. I think we can get up a little higher. I just I just don't think 165 is strong enough resistance to hold this back. But like I said, I could be wrong. I've said that plenty of times and been wrong in the past. So let's see. They hit that 165 again and came right back down, man. That 165 is being tougher than I thought it was. Doesn't seem like there's that much selling there, though. Could be sneaky sellers. Now our little 160 support I was building is getting taken out. A little bit of selling here. A little bit of selling pressure, so we may come back down. This may end up coming back down to 150, 140. Possibly testing support if it doesn't get over this 165 pretty soon. It's got to do it soon, though. If not, it's going to have to consolidate some more. Or it could be completely done, but we'll see. I don't think it's done. The fact it pushed for 165 twice. You need to get back over 160 here. You need to start trying. I mean, you can see these upper shadows where it's getting hung up. So 165 is definitely some selling pressure. So it may have to consolidate. And that could be it, too. That could be as much as this has got. But I'd like to see it consolidate a little bit here. If it can hold up 150 support. Let's see. Yeah, we can hold up 150 support, and looks like that might not happen. Let's see. At 150 cracking down. Oh, we're getting buyers there, so that's okay. Now, if that can hold up and start pushing back up, I mean, 165 probably held up just because it was some resistance and people were probably locking in profits. Because some people, I'm sure, bought down here at the bottom of this channel in this 115 area. So 115 up to 165, that is 50 cents in profit right through there. So that's why 165 probably held up so tough. And you got getting some of those sellers out. If that's it, if that's what happened, then we should be able to. If that's what this red candle was people locking in, taking profits, then we should be able to hold up 150 and then start climbing back up to that 165, and it shouldn't be that big a deal to break through 165. I think that's what I'm thinking. That was just profit taken, because that would have been a nice 50-cent move. Or if you, like I said, if you bought in at 130 or at the break of 140 as a 25-cent move. So definitely some profit taking going to be there. So getting held up at 155 a little bit now. A little bit of selling at 155. We need to get above 155. We don't want to be testing 150. And here we go. We're testing 150. There's some buyers there. Okay. Oh no. Need to see buyers coming in. And it looks like 150 might crack. Yeah, 150 cracking here. So it looks like we still have some profit taken. Is the float on this stock? Okay, this float on the stock is a little higher. We absolutely do not want 140 to crack. We want 140 to hold up as support. But now at this point, it's gonna take it a little while. It's gonna have to now kind of make a little maneuver. Like a little fish hook back up. How's everybody doing today, man? Is anybody killing it, making any profits? It's a quiet chat. Damn, ABIO's up to 12 something. Did anybody get any of ABIO? I hope some of y'all got some ABIO. Look at this. Stock is going crazy now. See, ARPO, that's coming up too. Got a lot of stuff starting to come up. And CRDF, after dropping all the way down to 244, is back up in that 270 area. Why would it not be? So yeah, this is exactly what we want to see. We want to see this little curl around back up to 150 and then a push through. Yeah, no, ABIO, man. I honestly thought ABIO was going to get stuck at $10 and have to consolidate for a little while, but as you can see, it just blew through $10. Well, don't drop too much here. I said we want 140 absolutely has to hold up. We do not want it below 140. You're in 110 on what, LTM? Yeah. I mean, you're getting a little buy in there, all the way up to 120, but 120, 120 is going to be some tough resistance because that was support back here. So you have to keep an eye on that to see if it's going to break 120 or not. So yeah, now we're making that little hook like I was talking about. We're pushing back over 150. Very nice. Want to see 150 start to hold as support again. Oh, nope. That was just a little test. A little, hey, how you doing, 150? Now we may consolidate for a little bit between 140 and 150. Oh, it's getting a lot of selling pressure here. Oh, I don't know. This may be done. If 140 doesn't hold up here, good God, this may be done. It looks like it's trying to pull back to the 13, maybe even the 9. Which is around 137. And we definitely don't want to no lower than that. Get back over 140. Like I said, we want 140 to hold up as support. We don't want to drop him below that. I know that's a little nasty little test. But 165 may have been all it had. I was expecting 175, but looks like I could be wrong, because at this point it's sketchy. It could just keep selling off if it doesn't hold up 140. Man, it is starting to feel a little heavy. We need to get off of this 140 support. It's testing too much. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It may be done. It may be all I had. This is just way too much selling coming off of that 165. Like down to here, that was fine, but this whole other candle is selling. That's people getting scared out of it. That's not going to hold. Or maybe shorters. Maybe shorters trying to take a hold of this, possibly. Because, I mean, this did go from 60 cents this morning, and it's all the way up to 140. So, yeah, shorters may have a hold of this now. See if this turns into an indecision candle, might be able to get a reversal off of this and see if it can come back up. It's got like 2 minutes for this candle. But yeah, back to what you were asking, Mark, about moving your stop loss up. You know, if you got, like I said, if you got it at 125 and you move your stop loss up below 150, you would have got stopped out, but you would have got stopped out in the profit. So, you know, you can't be mad at that. So it is a good idea, you know, to move your stop losses up to keep safe and keep from risking too much. I'm really concerned that shorters are taking over on this. Yeah, get back over 140. All right. A lot of red coming through on this time of sales. Starting to come down some more again. Looked like it was going to get back above 140 for a second, but that's what this indecision is about. Looks like... There we go. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, this needs to get back over 140 now. Keep getting buyers coming in at 140, but every time we do, they all get taken out. Now, if that's all the selling, then that would... Looks like ABIOs came back down some. Back to testing 140 again. We need to stop testing that support. Needs to stay off of it. So this was an easy play, but I kind of let greed get the best of me. Oh, this needs to get back above. This looks like this might crack here. We got that upper shadow on that 5-minute candle. It's an ugly candle. Oh, there it goes. Now this is probably done. See if 135 cracks. 135 cracks, so I think I'm gotta get out. Yeah, this feels like shorters to me. There's no reason for us to be selling off this hard from 165. I think the stock has just gotten too high and shorters are trying to take over. By looking at all these wicks at the top of these candles, just all this pushing, just pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Like the buyers are struggling to try to even take control. I'm trying to give it a last hoorah here at this 135 area to see if that's gonna hold up. Yeah, I think shorter's got a hold of this. To I mean, it is possible ABIO could. I wouldn't be surprised. ABIO is a pretty low float too. I mean, it's got the potential to get there for sure. Looks like we're trying to hold 135 support here. You've had 3 losses this week so far, Daniel B. I'm telling you, I don't know. I feel like this is the last couple of weeks is like the worst I've ever done trading. I just keep losing and losing. I mean, it's the little small losses, but they're starting to add up. Of course, there's been several times where I haven't locked in profit, which, that's my own stupidity. But I'm trying to give this a chance here to see if this is going to hold up. But this week has felt extremely tough. This is cracking some more. I think shorter's got a hold of this. I'm going to see if 130... I'm going to see if 130 can hold up. Minus 600. Yeah, man, it's been a little rough. It's definitely been a little rough. I mean, I'm not gonna blame all of it on it being a rough week though, because my trading has not been good. My trading has been impatient and greedy. Dom, you two having a rough week? Yeah, if this comes down anymore, if this is not get back over 135 right now, and this pushes down, I'm looking to see if it's gonna kind of curl over. Because our selling volume is getting a little bit lower. So maybe this is maybe they shorted it out to here, and maybe they're gonna start covering now. If buyers keep coming in to hold up this 135 area, possibly we might be able to see them cover, and then this could start pushing back up again. But I don't know. That's if they decide to cover. If the buyers can hold them off here. But if the buyers can't hold them off, they're just going to keep pushing this down. But this definitely feels like shorters. That's not profit taking would have been right through this candle, maybe this candle, but all this extra red candle just going down, down, down. That's shortened. It's got to be shortened. It is part of the business for sure. You're gonna have weeks where no matter what your strategy is, or no matter what how consistent you are, you're gonna have off weeks in the stock market. That's why no trader is 100%. Even the best traders will have off weeks. And nothing you do will work. But it kind of goes, See, now this looks like they're starting to cover to me. See, I feel like that was shortened for sure. And now, if they start covering because it's holding up here, and they think that it probably ain't gonna go any lower, they gotta cover, and you get this little green bounce. So now we want to see buyers actually come back in and take control of this stock. Next couple of candles need to be green. But we do need to get back over 140 as well. If this gets hung up at 140, then shorters will take back control of this. three trades in a three red trades in a row for me is not unusual, so I can't relate. Three red trades in a row is usually the norm for me. 140 got hung up there. I don't like that. I don't like that. This needs to get back over 140. But no, I know you're a lot more disciplined than I am, Daniel B. So three red trades for you is pretty unusual. You're usually winning most of the time. Come on, get back over 140. There we go. Nope. Still struggling with this 140 area. Get over 140. This will get back over 140 and hold. I'll go look at some other, see what else is going on. See, getting held up at 140 again, man. I swear, I think the shorters are still trying to win this battle. Oh, a lot more red coming through here. Yeah, this is not looking good. This does not need to come back down much lower. See, if shorters, even if shorters covered there and they saw that 140 was still holding, like, oh, 140 is holding up as resistance, let's hop back in there and let's drop it down some more. That's starting to look like what might be happening if this does not get back over 140 very soon. Very soon, like in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes. Yikes. It's testing that 135 support again. See that 135 support held up right across there. But we're back testing it again. If it doesn't hold up this time, this is probably it. Yeah, looks like this is going to be it. I'm trying to give it just a second just to make sure. Maybe I should open a margin account and just the plays where I normally buy in at or whatever. Maybe I should just short those instead. Oh, we're starting to crack hard here. Yeah, I'm getting out of this. Shorter's got full control over this. They're saying nope. We're not letting this go up. So I had an opportunity to make a little profit and I didn't. Got greedy. Oh well. CVU really didn't do anything. It broke over the downtrend, but there's no volume and doing nothing. Looks like it might even crack some more. RDF is trying to hold in that little channel area, sort of. ABIO looks like it might come back down here soon. If 1150 doesn't hold here, then it'll probably come down some. ARPO. Damn, ARPO, that was a good play. It bounced off $1. Oh man. So I don't know. It's been a weird week. How's the SPY? SPY's trying to get up over 305. Well, guys, if there are any questions, suggestions, or ideas, or comments, or whatever you guys want to talk about, go ahead and get that in. We'll give the stream about 5 to 10 more minutes here. Then I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board and readjust some things. Yeah, you too, Sways. Have a good one, buddy. Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm working out some things in my brain for my trading. I've just been doing pretty bad, worse than I've ever done, really. But well, I'll get it figured out. Isn't this that coffee stock that's going bankrupt? Are you saying buy? What are you saying, One Life? Are you talking about buying LK? I'm not sure what One Life is saying. I'm confused. But yeah, I thought this company was going bankrupt or something like that. D&D listed and sued, yeah, then I wouldn't touch this. I would not touch this whatsoever. I don't care what it's doing right now. I wouldn't touch it even for a day trade. If it's being delisted and they're getting sued, I wouldn't want nothing to do with it. Oh, nice. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate that. So Justin throwing a little $6.66 tip on there on the live chat was a nice little moist comment. That a way to liven up the chat, you maniac. Appreciate that. Appreciate the tip. Although I know those Chinese companies are the best though? What are you talking about? I thought all the Chinese. I thought they were like passing some type of legislation or whatever to stop, keep Chinese companies from listing. Yeah. Well, eventually, yeah, I'll turn that 666 into 6,666. I don't know. I can't tell if One Life's being sarcastic or not about the Chinese plays. I'm not sure. BLK has slowly climbed. I gotta pay you $7 and buy you a waffle. That sounds like a pretty good investment deal for. That sounds like a good deal. If I take your $7, if I take your $7 and then turn it to 7,000, all I have to do is give you $7 back and a waffle. That's a pretty good investment deal for me. That works out. That's a win-win. We're doing Shark Tank. We're turning the live stream into Shark Tank now. Is that what we should do? Should we start a... Oh, that's actually a good idea, actually. Hear me out. Hear me out. Some of you guys are investors in here, not just day traders. What if we do like a crowdfunding investment show like Shark Tank, but instead of huge investors, we do like it's for everybody. Everybody can invest in, inventions and something like that. All right, you guys are talking crazy now. You guys are starting to talk about my hair. Don't worry about my hair. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I could have got I could have got a mohawk. I might do a mohawk. Listen, there's only two barber shops that are open near me, and both of them have like 4-hour waits. So I did what I had to do. If you don't like my hair, sorry, but I was tired of it being so long, so I don't care. Thank you, Sheila. One person likes my hair. How about that? There you go. Appreciate that, Sheila. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I thought about ideas like, man, if you could have, like, during the quarantine and everything, if you could have like been a house to house barber or something like that, like a house call barber where people could call you to come to their house and do their hair, and called it COVID cuts, man, I bet you could have made a killing. Jack from The Incredibles. Are you saying I look like Jack from The Incredibles grown up? Oh, man. That was good. That was good. I think that's what Steven was saying. I look like Jack grown up. That's a good one. You got me there. It's funny because there's like a stupid mirror right beside my computer desk over here, and like I looked over as he said it, and just saw the mirror and saw my face. So that's pretty great. Baba. Oh yeah. Yeah, talking about long-term investing. Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with Baba. You know, it's just like the Amazon of China. So if you like those type of deals, ARPO. All right, guys, I gotta get going. Appreciate the comedy. That was good. You guys made my day. You guys are the best group of people in the world. I don't care if we're all losing money as long as you guys are always talking crazy. That's what matters. It's all about the experience. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you guys are making plenty of money, but it is about the experience too. It's about the money and the experience. Send you a potato. APRO starting to come back up a little bit. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. It's gonna be Friday on this weird, wonky week that we're having. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I think. I don't know. We'll just see what happens tomorrow because I don't know what to expect at all. But yeah, appreciate. It's always about the money. That's why I backtracked on what I said. It's like, you know what, experiences is cool, but you know, the money's better. Money can buy you more experiences. But appreciate everybody joining me as always. Guys, enjoy your day. Get out there, enjoy the sun. I know it's hot in Wisconsin, so it's got to be hot everywhere else. Exactly. Disregard winches, acquire currency. But you guys are great. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are great. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till next time.